Hello, everyone. Oh
And she got mad at me for my volume being up. Looks like you made a boo-boo.
That was like a
Good
delayed.
evening, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what I was trying to do? You ever seen the movie Miss Doubtfire?
Of course.
You know when he's doing the hello.
Hello.
So I was just trying to make, and then this thing came up.
Okay, well, you tried.
I tried, but
You
anyway.
did a good job. You did.
Thank you, peeps, for joining in tonight. Could be UTV with Miss Chrissy and I. Hi.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. ¿Tú sabes español? No sabía que podías hablar español.
Un poquito.
Oh, un poquito. Entonces, próxima vez vamos a hacer este programa totalmente en español.
Exactly. Suavemente.
Okay. But, okay, well, my Instagram people, thank you for joining in at Could Be UTV. I wish you would join us on Facebook. That way you can see the entire show. But if not, chill out there. And my Facebook people. We have a couple of things to talk about today. What is the hype today that happened, when's it, last night?
Oh, Fergie with the national anthem is pretty sad because she's a great singer, she's a great artist, she's a great performer, but she tried to do like a different rendition. Obviously, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what,
if
I did, yeah. Well,
then Google that shit because it is hilarious. And
you know,
there's so many videos and memes and jokes already
out,
like making fun of her.
That'll
it's
always
so
be
bad, but it's so good at the same time, but it's so bad because, like, you know, it sucks when you're kind of in the spotlight like that and you make a mistake or
but you know what?
fuck something up
that
and
wasn't a mistake.
Torn apart.
You know what happened? The way I saw it, it wasn't like a mistake, like, oh, she couldn't belt out a note or it didn't.
She can sing. We know she can sing.
It just, the whole, to me, I think if I was her, I would better blame it on the alcohol or something she took.
On the alcohol.
Yes, I would have definitely said, well, you know, last night I took something and it clashed with the, you know, I don't know anything to make up as to why, because that seemed like more like a behavior, like it was like something out of character.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just like a mistake where, oh my gosh, she's gonna hit that note or she cracked or, you know, and it happens. And so what? And if you, any artist, whether you're the greatest or not, and you're singing live, if something like that happens, so what? Big deal. You know, we're only human and we don't expect to be you know, it's not a big deal if you crack or you can't hit a note. You know, it happens. But it wasn't even about that. It was just about her whole disposition on how she was singing the song, the way she carried it.
And she tried to do a different rendition. It did not work.
But let me
Whatever
tell you,
she tried to do, it didn't work.
But it was totally not even, you know, even when I hear the regular, everybody just trying to sing, I just feel, my God, just sing the freaking anthem. Just sing it nicely. Why do you have to feel like you have to outdo and like they're waiting for that end part with that, you know, that big moment to see if you hit that high, you know, like who cares? Just sing the song. Make it sound good. You know, it's supposed to be, you know, you're pledging and it's supposed to be a respect for your country and you're just singing the song for the words, not, you know, how melodic you sound and how, you know.
But every artist is going to sound different when they sing it. I mean, I think that every artist can put their own spin on it because everybody sounds different, but don't try to change it that much where you're going to be completely booted. Like
but that was,
the stage,
I thought
all the NBA players were laughing at her. They have close-ups of all of them laughing at her. It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing because that's why I said I would have rather her say, you know, say, oh, I was drinking a little bit before the alcohol or something, and then they could explain a little bit why she felt the way she felt. Because the whole song was just, it sounded like she was in a cabaret singer, like she was a cabaret singer singing the national. It was.
It almost sounded like she was getting nauseous, like she was gonna yak any minute. It was really bad. It was really bad.
And I feel, you know, because I really do like Fergie, and she does sing good, and she has awesome songs, and she's beautiful, and it's just like, I felt embarrassed for her. You know,
it was sweet. And like just recently, and you feel bad because she's kind of been out there more because she came out that she used to be a drug addict, I guess like years ago when she was younger, and her ex-husband, Josh Duhamel, who's, we all know, is really really gorgeous. He
What
and
did
her-
you say? Ex-husband?
Yeah, they just got divorced. And
I had no idea.
after this whole thing, he brought her flowers. They were like, "Oh, what a nice ex-hubby."
No, I did not know that.
To
that
feel
they were.
bad for her and give her flowers because
you
she
know that?
did that bad. Do you think if she did good though, he would have done the same thing, or? It just
Hey,
makes it
listen,
worse
you
that
never
your
know,
ex-husband
maybe-
knows that you sucked that bad that he had to come bring you
Listen,
flowers.
I'm sure he knows that she's
Like, you
not
ain't get
that
the D
bad.
anymore, but here's some roses for your troubles. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. You're making it worse. By the way, fun fact. So the national anthem obviously has been sang by so many people.
Right.
And I'll never forget, I actually, not learned it, obviously you learn it when you're in school and stuff, but
still
when I
learn
was working in Adventureland growing up, every morning when we opened up the park, and anybody who knows what I'm talking about, every morning when we opened up the park, they would open up with the national anthem by Whitney Houston. So
Yeah,
Whitney
well, she was the
Houston's
one who actually made that
rendition.
song. Yeah, and then everybody tries to follow up on that. And I
Yeah,
mean,
you
Whitney was
can't, you
Whitney, and
can't.
that song, the anthem became even more popular than just the than just the anthem because of the way that she
But
did
they
sing
play
it.
it every day on the radio, after that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So everybody else that tries to do the anthem tries to do something similar to that, or tries to outdo that, or just don't
Just don't do it.
Just don't do it because one, you're not going to be able to do. Honestly, you're not going to be able to do anything better than the way she did it, and the way that rendition is already known as. It's not going to change. Nobody's going to come now and try
It's
to
weird.
change it.
Even Pink tried to do it at the Super Bowl this year and didn't come out good. Like, it didn't come out strong. Like, and Pink, we all know Pink can sing. I mean, she redeemed herself after
Why
that.
can't you just say, oh, say, can you say? Oh, like in school. Like, why can't you just say, whatever anthem it is, just say it the way you said it in school, or sing it the way in school? Why it has to be so dramatic and so melodic and do somersaults with your voice just to try and,
And if you're going to do it, make sure it sounds good before you actually do it.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't even know what to say. Shout out to Fergie. We still love you. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. We're only human. And for next time, you just know, just never sing it again. So
Never go out in public again.
never sing the song again.
Or maybe
okay?
practice. Have somebody tell you the truth. Be like, how does this sound if I do it like this?
Right, that's what they were saying. I think they were saying that I don't think anybody actually took the time to tell her don't
do it like
and that
that.
she would. I think I was watching it this morning that she felt pressure to do it differently. So I don't think I guess they trusted her. I have no idea.
I didn't even know that was going on until I heard that she did that bad that they were making fun of her. Even the NBA players were laughing at her. There's so many memes and videos out right now. It's just, I'm sorry, but obviously we're singers. We know what it's like to perform and sing live.
Listen,
and
I know
it's difficult.
But that's one thing that don't ask me to go sing a national anthem because you know what? I'm gonna fuck up on the words. I will.
Linda don't know the national anthem.
Thanks. You just threw me under the bus.
You just said it.
You just no. I was gonna say I don't know some words. I said I don't
That's
know
it.
the
you
whole.
don't know some words.
Some
It's okay.
words, or not that I know some words, but I might go out there and just like totally forget them. But anyway, no, I will never sing the national anthem, and I wouldn't even attempt it because knowing me, I'll just come out and be like,
you just do it.
I'll just put some.
Can you sing it in Spanish? Do they have is there a way you could sing it in Spanish?
I've never thought of it. Maybe I'll Google it and see.
You should do that, Linda. There you go. She's mentally noting it.
You know what? Because I'm trying to think. What is what? It's the same thing. Listen, we don't have our own national anthem. I mean, we have typical songs that.
We should have the American.
We have the American anthem.
Yeah. So
what's up, Corey? Thank you. Look, Corey Rooney is watching me. He says he's watching a superstar. I can't believe he's actually saying that.
Corey, you got glasses?
Corey Rooney is like one of the best. He's one of J-Lo's producers.
Hi,
and
Corey. Yes.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding.
So anyway, well, as you can see, everyone, not my Instagram people because you're not joining me on Facebook, but this is like Girl Week, Girl Power, Lady Boss, Boss Lady. I have to thank Chrissy. She got me this Boss Lady thermal, which I drink out of every day. And everywhere I go, I turn my head and there is something. It's like these are my hashtags every time I post something, and every time I go somewhere, here I find something. I'm like, this is a sign. It's a sign, and I gotta get it. So here I am collecting all Lady Boss Lady. Even today, without knowingly, I have a shirt that says Girl Power, because I believe that this week it is Girl Power.
Girl Power Week.
It is Girl Power Week, and we're gonna start off with the Girl Power. And I have to give a special shout out to my girl, Noelle, aka Noelle Karina. She has her show coming up tomorrow.
Yes.
And
in Queens.
Yep, it's her art show. For those of you who don't know, she's an amazing, talented artist. You all have to go check out her paintings and her artwork. So she does these art tours, and of course, I am Wing Woman, yay! And I'm always with her, traveling wherever, as much as I can, wherever she goes. Wherever she goes,
Are you getting painted?
I am. I think she is. She's painting me, somewhat. I think.
Not like in that dirty photo shoot we saw.
Excuse me. Number one, that wasn't a dirty photo shoot. That was actually very classy and sexy.
It was. Okay. No, it was. But you
And
you can't not think dirty though when you see those pictures. You're like, oh damn.
No, you think
shit.
sexual. You don't think dirty. Only you think dirty, because you have a dirty mind.
It's true. I think I was a lady born with a man born with lady parts.
I think so too. Sometimes I wonder. But anyway, getting back to my Noelle. So tomorrow is a show. Everybody have go on her her Instagram or her Facebook, where I think is Noelle Karina on Facebook, but on her Instagram is Art by Noelle Karina. Go on her link and you can buy tickets there. It's not too late. It's tomorrow. I'll be there. But I'm going to just show you a little clip so you can get an idea of what goes on in these shows. So we can get that clip going. Thank you.
I can feel your heartbeat, pounding like the beat of a drum. I can hear your heart speak, telling me it thinks I'm the one. Boy, I fought too hard 'cause it's way too soon, and this thing that we got isn't ready. Yeah, it might feel right when it's you and I, but it's best we take the time to fall in love, to fall in love, to fall in love.
Hi.
Hi.
So wasn't that awesome? So that was just a little clip to show how talented she is, and every show it's always something different. The last event she had, it was amazing, because as you know, she has a model. Shout out to Marissa. She has a live model where she makes her paintings come to life. So she'll draw them or she'll make them, and then whatever is the drawing, she draws it on the model, so you know how the model comes to life. And the last one she did, it was like a coloring book type of model. So she
much fun.
She did, yeah. She painted the model like a coloring book, and she actually had people at the show paint her in, like each,
Yes, yeah,
and there was
guests at the art
and
show.
it was so different. And that everybody was just like, wow, what is this? And they got so excited. They got to paint, So yeah, so tomorrow, definitely, like I mentioned, Art by Noelle Karina on her Instagram, and you can go on her bio on the link, and you can get some tickets there. Let's all go down and support. I'll be there. So that is that. But so also, we have a very special guest today. You know how we try to, switch it up a little bit here and there. And definitely we have an amazing poet, and I can't wait till later on till she recites some of her poems. So do we have a little clip of her?
Hey there, everyone. My name's Isabel. I'm a poet out of Long Island, New York, and it is my mission to inspire you. I started writing at about 10 years old when I was a child, as a way to express myself. and it's really just grown into a passion. There's been plenty of ups and downs, but at the end of the day, I'm doing what I love, and I have the opportunity to really inspire other people to get out there and do what they love as well. If you would like to know more about me or what I do, you can find me on Instagram at _Empress_Isabel, or you can find me on Facebook at Isabel Montero. I have a book coming out soon, and we do host monthly events.
Whoop whoop.
Wepa! So here we go.
Hello.
Welcome, Isabel.
Hey,
It is
guys.
so nice to see you.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God. So I sometimes see your videos and I see some of the stuff. So you're an amazing poet, and I didn't know
Thank you.
because I know you for quite a while now through mutual friends and stuff, and I never really knew that you were into that.
Yeah.
So my God, tell us a little.
I was gonna say it's like that line that you were a poet and she didn't even know.
I
it.
didn't know it. I actually,
wow.
I always say
I
I'm
had to. How cheesy.
you gotta go there sometimes. I'm the poet that never wanted to be a poet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Since I started like writing lyrics and stuff, I started with poetry. Did you think that like when you were younger you were like, what were you writing for, like, or how did you interpret like what you were writing?
Writing for me when I was a kid was like really a way to express myself, and I literally don't even know where it came from. It was just something that I always did. And childhood can be hard, and sometimes it's healthier to express yourself that way rather than doing something negative that's going to harm you or harm
Absolutely.
somebody else. So that's really what got me into it. And over the years, I always tried to look for something else. I was like, this can't be what I'm doing. I'm gonna end up doing something else, or let me try this, let me try that. Just nothing worked out. So I ended up sticking with poetry, and I'm having a lot of fun with it now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
fun.
I heard some of it, you know. But aside from that, you're also I see you're like into the health and the fitness and trying to get, you know, all you're not into the. Are you vegan?
No.
No. Okay.
I will
I
explain
thought-
to people my philosophy on that.
Okay. You know what? You
I-
should because I'm not. You know.
I was vegan. I tried
You
it
were
out.
vegan. Okay.
And you know
I
what?
knew some.
I gained a lot of weight being vegan. I'm not
You
gonna
did,
hold you.
but that's okay. I'm glad you said that. I am
Yeah.
glad you said that because a lot of people, I feel, have the misconception that if you go vegan, like okay, so it could be the healthier, I guess, maybe in some people's minds, you know. And I say it doesn't necessarily mean that it makes you lose weight. It just makes you cut down, I guess, on all the other junk that you
were
eat,
eating.
that you were
But
eating.
there's junk vegan food too.
Exactly.
So, that's
So
like a
it's
big
still.
thing.
Well, I think I just had a conversation with hubby the other day. I said because he has a friend. Shout out to Jason Vegas. Thank you so much for trying to convince our family to become vegan, and thank you for taking us to the restaurant that served vegan food. And your wedding was absolutely beautiful with vegan food, you know. And he just. But vegan is not for everyone.
No, it's
I
not.
like my
You know,
meat. I like my meat.
and I just feel like
My eggs.
You know that it still has calories. It's still gonna have this. It's just how you know how you eat it. So and also shout out to my girl Lulu. Lulu tried it not too long ago too. I think
Did she really?
She was so into it. I think she swore she was gonna be on it, and I think it lasted 2 days.
I
Well,
think
she
I saw
tried.
that.
She tried.
She
but-
gave it. Yeah, she gave it
I
a good
remember
shot.
when I was little, I told my parents I wanted to be vegan because I really wasn't into anything except for like pizza rolls and like chicken nuggets, even though chicken nuggets to me weren't real chicken, like,
Right.
you know? So
Yeah.
I just wouldn't eat anything. And then I told my, I didn't want to eat the chicken. I want to be vegan. My dad was a hunter and he used to bring venison home all the time. And
My dad,
I
too.
just couldn't deal with it anymore. So I was like, I really just want to be vegan. And I remember my parents said, we can't afford it. So you can't.
And it's
We can't afford for you
expensive.
to be vegan. If you go to, think about it. You go to McDonald's or Burger, any fast food joint, and you're like, all right, listen, I'm trying to be healthy. What's the healthiest thing I could eat? The healthiest thing you could eat is the most
you
expensive
know
thing on the menu.
At Burger King, they have veggie burgers.
Do they really?
They're worse than
Yes.
a real
You?
burger,
I have
probably.
them all the time. Well,
probably
they're
worse than a
good.
real
I like
burger.
them better than their regular burgers.
But
honestly.
my whole thing on that is that
You're
the
probably
whole
right,
point
though.
with-
It's probably fried.
the whole point with the vegan is that I'm not gonna start. I'm not an expert in vegan, and I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is like a lot of people and don't give me slack for this, but a lot of people say, oh, they tend to be brainwashed into thinking, oh, that vegan is the way to go, and the vegan, but in reality, vegan food, if you even look at it all has to do with the mindset that you don't want anything to do with animals.
Right.
If you're like an advocate for and to me, like, I understand that if you don't want to eat meat because the cows or this and but when you have to start actually nitpicking that you're not gonna have this food because it has a little bit of oil that was made with some kind of an egg that can, that's to me that's so tedious. I would never be able to keep up with that.
And if you're not eating all the nutrients, like obviously, like our bodies are built to eat things that listen,
Omnivores.
to each his own.
We can eat a little bit of everything.
Yeah, but you're supposed to
Yeah.
have a little bit of everything. That's why like people who don't eat vegan like are healthier in the sense that like they get all the nutrients that they need.
Yeah.
And vegans have to take supplements for their vitamin deficiencies if they
you're
don't
not
eat
getting
meat
what,
or
B12 from not eating
B12,
meat? Yeah.
vitamin D.
But you know what? You know you'll have somebody, a couple of people out there beg to
I would
differ,
love
and
to-
I'm surprised.
No,
you
they
know,
gotta take
Absolutely.
vitamins. They can't.
Anybody
Nah,
who
you
is a
do.
vegan and has something to say about it and could maybe school us on it, you can call us here at the studio.
You want to school us on being vegan?
We're willing to learn.
No, but I'm
I
saying
will-
like I
will
know.
challenge you.
I will
I know
challenge
I'm a
you.
meat eater through and through.
No, I know a lot. But listen, put it this way. I eat vegan stuff. Like we just ordered
Really?
from his, like I said, he has a friend that's vegan, and he sends us boxes of like vegan stuff, like munchies.
Bean sprouts?
No, no,
Like-
actually, like.
I actually like the vegan butter better. I'm not gonna
Chips.
hold you.
Oh my God. Okay, so this
It's
is what
so
I'm
much-
saying.
even
So
for
this,
cooking,
okay.
it's just better.
So this is what I'm saying. So we got this whole big box of vegan stuff. Now we're not talking about just like tofu, and we're talking about like chips or munchies. Things that actually now it's not like sweet but I was like, okay, I can do this. So I can eat that vegan stuff, but not something that I have to prepare in tofu and not just finger stuff. I'm okay with eating, because
Right.
to me it's like eating that. But one thing that surprisingly to us, we got the vegan mayonnaise.
The veganese?
Yeah,
The veganese? No, I was
know.
really
Was it
going
good?
hard with the veganism
No,
for
and-
a while. So
Yeah, no, and listen,
That
if
stuff
you
is
know
good.
Richie at all, he
Yo.
As long as
is
it's not Miracle Whip.
no.
makes a mean tuna
he-
fish sandwich,
When it
not for
comes to
nothing.
brands of certain foods, it
Yeah.
has to be like that Hellman's, and it has to be this for that, and like we're very particular like that,
Absolutely.
and it can't be no frills. Like frills. Sometimes I'll just get frills. Like no, I didn't grow up in no frills. I'm like it's a freaking same thing. But the mayonnaise, it was just like he was like, it's not much, for difference.
Yeah, it's
so
not.
if you start eliminating, I guess, let's say the mayonnaise, the Hellman's is so high in fat and so high in cholesterol and so high,
Have mustard.
and then but then if you try like are you gonna have mustard with tuna?
yeah, you could do mustard
I'll do
with tuna.
avocado with
You-
tuna.
You can, but I'm
I've
saying
done
if you still
avocado
want to
with
keep
tuna.
that mayonnaise taste.
I feel like you
olive
can't
oil.
do unless it's like Hellman's.
No,
mayo.
but this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like we were into that. Like we're
it's
into
pretty
the,
good.
but
I
it's
tried
not
it.
that bad. It's actually like you really can't
Hey,
tell.
listen,
Yeah,
I'm
I
down
tried
for
it.
it.
It
If
was
it
But
tastes
not, but
okay,
yeah,
I'm
but that's what
down
I'm
for
saying.
it.
Like I'm not gonna become a strict vegan, but I can eat. I'm okay with eating.
Yeah.
Vegan doesn't mean because I'm eating vegan stuff. Whatever they call the junk food, which tastes pretty good to me.
I think everything in life is about balance, honestly.
Yeah, of
and that's
course.
why I basically, instead of being vegan, because literally I gained more weight, I really didn't feel like my diet was as healthy. I added meat back in, but I still eat a lot of greens, so I stay more plant-based. And even from last year to this year, I lost 20 pounds. I lost 5 inches on my
Wow.
waist, and all that is just consistency.
Yeah, me too.
All it is consistency.
I mean, I
Yeah.
lost 20 pounds since last Christmas just eating good,
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
even really
and it's
working out.
crazy.
And I wasn't even not eating bread and not eating meat. It's all about balance, like you
Yep,
said. And actually,
absolutely.
I'm the healthiest that a 30-something-year-old girl could be. So
What?
What was that again?
22-year-old? I heard 22.
So I'm just
I
saying,
didn't-
it's all about balance, and as long as you can balance everything. And listen, I don't care. Listen, vegans are entitled to, everybody's entitled to their opinion or whatever they want, whatever you like, because we're not all the same. And how boring would that be if we were all the same? But listen, I mean, Hakuna Matata, look at the Lion King, the circle of life. You think that Simba's dad, Mufasa, told him that this is what we do, and like their kingdom loves the fact that he's going to be the king, but they still know they're going to get eaten by him.
Oh,
I know.
what an analogy. That
There
was
goes
terrible.
Timon
I hate, and
Pumbaa.
I'm like the one
Pumbaa,
person that
Pumbaa.
hates
I don't
watching
know.
that shit
Oh,
on
well.
Discovery. Please don't put on like the Earth Channel
Stop.
and let
I
me watch
know.
like a gazelle getting torn
I know.
apart.
You know what, but I do-
by
I
a
do
lion.
watch that.
I can't
it
watch
must
that.
be- yeah.
I know
My
what
dad
happens.
is all about it.
I do.
When
I
I
do
eat
watch
chicken,
it.
don't think I don't know what happens to the chicken before I eat it. But listen, that chicken sacrificed its life for my belly to be full and to be happy.
Well, how about this? When I get called out because I feed my parrot chicken.
You feed your parrot chicken?
Well,
That's the most hilarious
cannibalism
thing in my life.
Yeah, that's
it's not,
cannibalism
though.
in a sense.
In a way. I guess that would be
Listen.
like us eating monkeys,
My
Ooh.
right?
no.
Chickens don't even fly. They just kind of like walk around.
And they're ugly.
Yeah.
No.
It's all right. The world.
Now people are going to be like,
So we don't
"Wait, you
miss-
said eat
Nobody's
chicken,
judging
they're
you.
ugly?"
So we don't miss it.
Everything you say
we're
these
okay.
days will be taken out
Put
of
it this way:
complete joke
I
and
wouldn't be
context.
able to eat anything that I just saw alive.
Well, that,
No, I
you
have
know,
no issue
obviously,
with
if I
that.
had like a pet rabbit, I'm not going to be
What?
like, hey, the thing died. Let me just cook it up on my
Excuse me,
grill right
I
now.
have family members, and I'm not gonna call them
Puerto
out.
Rico?
Tony, Uncle Tony from Italy, brother-in-law.
My grandma.
My daughter was
Killed
she was
chickens in front of
raising.
us, yeah.
Do you remember the time she actually bred rabbits in her room?
She bred them on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
And
that
she
must have
sold
been
them.
easy to
That
do.
would
Oh,
make
she bred,
for
oh,
a
very
great-
easy.
That
That
was
would make
easy
for
to
a
do.
great TLC
No,
show.
so
Yeah.
So she did. So she had this little business going on where she was breeding the rabbits and she would sell them. She had actually had, and so but every time he would come over, he would actually really like insist on having one of the rabbits and telling us all we have to do with it. And I'm like, are you freaking crazy? Like, how am I gonna that's a pet. Like that's my
No, we
how are
had-
you gonna want and cook him like if he didn't like I couldn't fathom that. So with any animals like it's in Puerto Rico
Yeah.
where you have the pigs and you have
My grandma.
like you'll see the pig is so cute looking 1 minute and then the next you see the whole
Gone.
that I cannot.
Well, that's the thing. In every
cannot.
culture and every society and all people in general are different, and they're gonna eat different things. I mean, there's things in other countries people eat that we never even look at twice and think like, oh my god,
What?
like
Have
you
you
know,
ever
you think
seen-
about like cats, like, and they make fun of like Chinese places. Oh, you use cats to make food. Like, I love my cats. I would never think of eating
Right,
a
but-
cat, but. We
But
don't
they
know
do
what
that.
we're eating. We don't know what we're
Oh,
eating.
I would know if I'm
sometimes.
tasting a
If
cat than
it's
to a
cat.
freaking
No, I'm just
chicken.
saying, like you.
Unless they season it a lot with
When you
adobo and
know
sazon,
what
then
it
maybe
is.
You might not taste it.
maybe
It tastes like chicken.
I'm just saying, when you know what something is, you're more likely not to eat it or think, like, I don't like eel. The only thing I don't like is eel. When I eat my sushi, I cannot have eel in it. And it's not, I don't even think because of thinking like, oh, it's an eel, but like just, I don't like the texture. I don't like
Right.
the taste. I don't think it tastes good. That's just me. But other people are like, oh my God, eel. I'll eat everything else, but there's things that I love that other people don't like where I'm like, how could you? Like, it's so good. It's
I know, I hear a lot of people too, but look how strange with me. I love seafood.
I
love
seafood.
seafood.
Oh, it's my
but
favorite.
I hate sushi. I hate sushi, and if I have a sushi roll, it's because I'm forced because we're a sushi place, and I'm like, and I'll get the simplest whatever stupid
California
roll or cucumber roll
I hate
or
when
sweet
people
potato.
do that. I hate when people
Right,
do
but
that.
I
Let's get
don't
sushi.
like.
Okay, I'm gonna get a California roll.
But I don't. But that's how funny is. I love seafood, but I hate sushi.
Well, you're not with the right people.
There's nothing like charred octopus. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, but octopus is my favorite.
Oh, it's
no,
so good.
Octopus is one of my
Octopus,
favorite
Especially
seafood.
when it's
Really
made
good.
correctly. It's just like
But I like it in like I like it like in a salad. Yeah, like in a salad
it.
like.
I like
Well,
it
maybe
charred,
this-
where the tips are
Grilled
like
and
black
stuff.
almost.
Delish.
No, but I like it
with a
like in a
nice
salad,
salad.
and I love my scallops. I love my shrimp. But
I do love shrimp.
How
Yeah,
about that? I
love
love food just in general.
We just love food. Here
I
we
can
go.
Food
We got a
lovers.
poet here. We're trying to talk about what we're talking about food. We're all hungry.
But listen,
That's
just
what it
like I
is.
can eat a hamburger 1 second, I can also go and like tropical smoothie. I'm like, we're addicted to, my family's addicted to tropical
Love
smoothie.
tropical smoothie.
But all I get from there is this, it's called the detox cleanse, which is like just kale and like mango, pineapple, and banana. And I tell them,
Island green.
exclude. No, it's probably it's called a detox
Yeah,
green.
it's got the kale and
But I
spinach
tell
and all that
them
good stuff.
no pineapple and no banana.
Why? You don't want the sugar?
I don't
No,
like the
there's
sugar. I
so
don't want the
much
sugar.
sugar.
So basically, they're like, okay, so they try to do it just with the mango, and it's hard for them, so they put a lot of ice. So basically, it's like me, I'm drinking grass, but I like it. Like I'm okay, like eating
You
that.
got a little
and-
vegan in
Listen,
you.
as long as
Yeah.
you like it,
She's
I
got
can
a
drink
little
black
vegan
ice.
in her.
I love black iced coffee.
I like
Other
black
people look at me
coffee.
like, what the f is wrong with you? I don't like
Right.
hot black coffee,
Uh,
but I like
I
iced
drink
black coffee.
hot coffee all year round.
Yeah. No,
All right, so
you
there
know.
goes our food topic. Okay, so what's the next topic? We're all hungry here. We're all gonna want to go eat. But so aside from that, yeah, so definitely so you did the
yeah.
vegan. So now we know. So we have living proof right here that vegan food doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna lose the weight. It's just more people's mindset that they feel they wanna.
You just gotta balance
Absolutely.
yourself.
Yeah.
In
Absolutely.
everything
I
in life.
completely agree.
That's it.
That was the
That's
main
it.
thing for me.
That's it. So okay, so getting back. So now I've seen that you're also hosting. You're hosting
Yes.
Poise. So tell us about that.
That was an interesting opportunity. Actually, a friend of mine just inboxed me on Facebook one day, and he goes, "Hey, you want to host this show? Whatever." I go, "Okay, let me try it out." And we've been doing it almost a year now.
Wow.
And yeah, I feel
it always in the same
very,
place? Where is it?
No, we had one venue. We were doing one venue, and then something happened with the owner where he basically wanted to. He had two businesses, and he couldn't run both of them.
Okay.
So he had leased his business to someone else. So that wasn't our space anymore.
Okay.
And now we got another space for now. I don't know if I'm going to stay there, and I'm really looking to expand.
Okay.
It's actually at a tattoo shop. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
So it's cool. There's a lot of art around, obviously, with the tattoos.
What
That's a lot
what
of
shop
fun.
is this?
It's Ink Sanctuary.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful place. Great lady.
What
Very-
time
I
is
love
that?
being in a tattoo.
She's
we used
very
to do a radio
zen,
show at a
too.
tattoo place, and that's like the best
It's so
place
cool.
to do it.
I really, and it's just nice to be around people who are really into the arts the way I am. I mean, for me, it's not just about poetry, it's about music, it's about artists, it's about people who are writing books or whatever you're doing. It's just self-expression. And I'm really, especially in Long Island, because we have so much talent here, and I feel like it's very underutilized. So for me now, I just want to see everybody expand and grow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's part of the reason why Linda does what she does here at Kabuo TV.
Shout out to Linda Lynn.
Shout out to Linda Lynn.
out to Linda
Shout
Lynn.
out.
So tell me about this this book you're working on.
All right, so this book is called Upon the Sacred Ground. And I was going to originally call it Four, kind of like going in tune with, like, in line with, like, Four Seasons or something like that. And I ended up calling it Upon the Sacred Ground because it just had a better ring to it. It's poetry, but it tells a story. And it's basically all these events that happen over one night between a man and a woman, of course. And it's kind of like that whole thing of falling in love.
Okay.
So the whole thing with the book is like, let's go on this journey together where you actually experience what it's like to fall in love all over again.
Okay.
And my version of love is different from everyone else's, apparently, because I was like, how does it work today? So I divided the book into 4 parts.
Okay.
And we obviously start with lust, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then in this world, you're not going from lust to love. You're going from lust to sex.
Okay.
Then we're going into love, and then you hit a place called unity, and that is the deeper part of the book, where you really start to
Interesting.
become intertwined with someone.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's the problem
connected.
these days. There's too many parts.
I mean, everything in life is
love,
a season.
talking,
So, well,
dating,
but you know
dating
what? Maybe-
exclusively.
Nah,
just
you're not kidding.
fucking and one night stand. It's just
This is my main, and these are my several
Yeah,
sides.
yeah. And nothing
I think that's more that was more of a trend now. It's just like beginning to, you never heard of that before.
Everyone will
like,
be polyamorous soon. I mean,
Yeah.
it's basically we're really
mean-
close.
I mean, pretty soon people are gonna get pregnant. And they're gonna have like 3 different sperms in them, and they're gonna have like 3 different baby genes.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm just
you
being,
really took it
I'm
there.
being
That-
real. I'm being real, girl. I'm just saying that's how gross it is out there. People be like, oh, we're just talking. Like talking?
Talking about what? We're talking about the weather.
Yeah, talking.
Perhaps.
So what is talking?
What is talking?
Talking is in the beginning when like you get my number and you ask me out on a date, motherfucker. That's what
Yeah, oh,
talking
men
is.
don't know how to
what
date
is-
anymore. It's
what,
so
what do you
bad.
expect then? What are you expecting? So So how do you say it if you're just getting to know each other at that stage? What do
Hey,
you say?
they used to say going steady.
But that's
I'm
when your
okay with
boyfriend and
that.
girl,
That's okay if you want to call that talking. Getting to know somebody is talking.
right?
Having sex with them
Okay.
and hanging out regularly but not going on
basically like
dates is
hooking
not
up.
called talking.
Nah, you're just hooking up.
But
at
that's
that
what
point.
that's what the youth is calling it, and I hate it. I think it's stupid.
But you know what? It's all to each his own, because if you start talking to someone and you know, because I have friends who actually, before they start talking, they'll say, okay, you know, I'm not looking for anything. I just strictly want to have fun. And they put it out there just like that. So the other person accepts, you know what I'm saying? That's more mutual, I
But
guess,
years
than you
ago,
for.
it was called hooking up.
Yeah, well,
Now,
Okay.
that, now you have that part. You have that that middle part where it's like people who want to know where they stand in a relationship can't really figure it out because there's so many different ways to call it. Like, okay, so you think like, okay, so
Honestly.
there's dating,
Yeah.
there's hooking up,
Uh-huh.
and then there's going out. That's how it was like when we were young, going
What is
out,
going
boyfriend,
out?
girlfriend.
Oh,
Like, boyfriend,
okay.
girlfriend.
I'm gonna say what's going,
Going
out.
out.
I don't
Are
even
you
know what
going
that
out?
is
We're going
anymore.
out. I know,
Yeah, I know.
but that's the
Where are you
thing.
going out
Are they
to the
going
movies?
out?
It just changes, but I feel like every time it changes, there's like another thing that gets added on. So
Well,
now-
I don't know. This whole generation is a little crazy with it. I think that beyond anything, everybody should just pretty much know what you want and what you're looking for.
yeah,
Keep
exactly. Well,
it
you're
real
going to be
simple.
honest
I don't
about
know
what you
why
want
why people make it so complicated.
because everybody's different.
That's
And
true.
everybody's personality.
That's why my song is called Easy to Love.
Everybody's afraid.
Easy
Easy
to
to
love.
love.
It's easy to love. It ain't easy to keep it.
Easy to love.
Listen, I can,
Everybody, grab my single. It's out now on iTunes and Spotify and every music outlet. Easy to Love by Linda Lynn featuring Lou Vega.
yes.
Easy to Love.
Easy
Was that,
to
was that a
love.
good, like,
That
you
was
know,
great.
that was
That was
great,
a good
right? I
one,
just
yes.
put that right in, right?
Easy to love, right there.
Easy to love. What? It's not
But what if you're
hard.
not? What if it's not easy to love?
It's,
What if
Well, I
it's
don't-
easy to talk to?
What if it's easy to talk?
I'm easy
but
to-
everybody
to
has
talk.
love in them. Everybody,
Yeah, I
you know,
agree.
everybody has the potential to love. I mean, you are a human being and you have feelings and you
People are
must.
scared. People are scared too.
People are mostly
People are
scared. This
scared.
whole Drake ruined this whole generation.
Wait, how did it become
Why?
Drake?
I love Drake.
I love Drake too.
I love Drake
Wait, what did he
so
do?
much.
I think he's being the
Drake,
romantic
what did you
one.
do,
But-
Drake? What did you do?
He made all the men into like they're all very wimpy now. It's
But,
really.
but isn't that what you want? Is you want the
No.
romantic one? You don't want the, you know.
I want somebody that can put on two shoes, not just play one role, not just play the other, but can kind of play both sides.
Okay. Is that what you write about in your poetry?
I write about all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I go there, I go everywhere.
Ah.
I go everywhere and anywhere. It's basically an extension of myself at this point.
All right. So let me ask you. So when you do these shows, like, how do you get people to come in and like other poets that come
Yeah,
in?
absolutely. I have about a consistent 6 or 7 poets that I work with.
Okay.
This next show is very small, and I'm keeping it that way on purpose because each poet, it's me, it's Cavernous is one of them, and Malay is the other one. Melee. I always ruin his name. Sorry. If he's watching this, my bad, homie. I didn't
Our
mean
bad.
to.
It's all right. So good.
But basically, each poet is presenting a body of work. So you're going to be up there for about 15 minutes, and you can pick a topic like love. You could pick a topic like hate. You can tell a story about your family or about things that you've been through, and really express yourself. That's the whole point, is to express yourself. But when you're presenting something like that, that's like a body of work, it's way more detailed. It's a little more.
And it's
intricate.
also when you do poetry, it's a lot like acting, right? Like you have to
Yeah.
act out, and you have to really.
You have
it's
to
like,
feel it.
Right.
You have
It's like
to feel
very
it.
very
Absolutely.
intense. You know, I think sometimes you stand there and it's a little different than seeing somebody sing and with emotion, and you go with. But actually, somebody doing poetry and just like. I feel like it's more intense and more dramatic, sort of.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
like
It,
acting.
Yeah, a lot of poets are great. I've just come across a lot of people who are amazing, and that's all I could really say.
So when you get into an argument with someone you're talking to or something,
Someone you're talking to.
do you come out with one of your poetry and throw that out, and
I did one time.
okay,
I did, and
Like a pitiful
I had to
fool.
take it down because I totally posted it on Facebook. It was a diss poem, and I totally took it down now. But this was like years ago, and he found out about it like a year later, and he calls me up and he's like, "So, about that poem you wrote," I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta explain myself now."
But why?
It
But
was
why?
great.
She should
Because
be
we
like,
stayed
"That's
really,
it,
we
that's
just stayed really good friends after, and you
Yeah.
never really knew about it. So the fact that he found out, I had to be like, "Hey, you pissed." I was mad.
It was at the moment, you know.
It was one of those
feelings
things.
come out, emotions come out.
Yeah.
Certain situations, and you act out on them. We're only human, and we are girls, so we are gonna say what we feel, and that's just it. And if you don't like it, then you shouldn't have pissed us off in the beginning.
And sometimes we
Yeah,
just don't
fair
interpret
enough.
it the right way. I can't tell you, I'm the worst person I'm a great writer when it comes down to like texting my feelings I mean, maybe because you have time to think about it and you have time to really put it in the way that you want to put it before it goes out. But when I'm speaking to somebody and I have like my emotions going, it's so tough for somebody to understand or not to come out the wrong way because
Right.
I'm such a what's it called? An emotional, passionate person. Like I'm very
That's
passionate
beautiful.
about my feelings.
Yeah.
So when I speak to somebody, it's really tough because I feel like I don't want to say the wrong thing with it be taken the wrong way, but at the same time, I know the way
I'll
I
just
say
say
it
it,
is just going to be.
and it's gonna come out the way it comes out. And if you don't like it, that's too
Exactly.
bad. And I say what's on my
Put my
mind,
foot
and
in
I say
my
what's
mouth.
on my heart, and that's just it, and that's just me. So say la vie.
Hey, la vie.
Say la vie.
I'm with you on that.
But then sometimes I feel bad, and then I recant, and you know.
You gotta call
I'm
him
like-
up and be
You're
like,
I'm my bad.
I'm like,
yeah, you know what though? Nobody not in my family. My father never says sorry. He just does something to let you know that he's sorry. So certain people are like that, where they're like,
I hate that.
With
I'm
flowers?
not gonna say, I'm not gonna say sorry, but I bought you some dinner.
Yeah, right. Or you want to go to dinner, or what do you
want
want
to go to the movies? I got your favorite tickets.
I've been like,
good.
where are we going to see? Sorry.
Where are we going to see sorry?
What movie are we seeing?
Wait.
I fucked up.
What?
Oh, I love that one. Let's go see it. Oh, matinee.
Oh wait, what?
Oh, matinee.
What shoes and pocketbooks you buying me? Which one? When we're going shopping? What?
That makes a lot more sense.
Right?
Gucci? What? Prada?
What you
I thought
say?
I-
What? You fucked up?
We're
What?
emptying
Wait,
your
it
red
depends on
bottoms?
how bad you fucked up. Wait,
What?
is it Louis today, or are we going to Guess?
Which one?
If it's Guess, then you know
Yeah,
I'll buy
no,
myself.
No, yeah, no. I'll stay mad.
I'll stay mad.
I'll stay mad. But
That's great.
So tell the viewers where they can find you, where they can find poetry. When is your book coming out? Like, give us some more information
Sure.
so everybody knows.
My book should be released by next week. It is totally ready to go. I just have to finish up the cover, sending it out, and I will have some copies actually available at the next event. The event's going to be at Ink Sanctuary, 3 Grant Avenue over there in Islip. So anybody who's out east on the island, come by, check us out. And you can find me at _Empress_Isabel on Instagram or Isabel Montero on Facebook. Nice and easy.
All right. So you heard it here. And so soon, as a matter of fact, now you're going to go and we're going to get to hear her recite some of her poetry. And I can't wait because this is going to be very interesting. So, okay. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready?
Ready to go?
All right. So,
As I threw my book on the floor. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
yeah, of course. We're going to watch another poetry. Yeah. Uh-huh. From there. Middle mic.
This is pretty good the way it is. You guys ready?
We ready, girl?
All right. Woo, where are we right now? All right, so this is just the manuscript. The book will be out next week in its full glory. But this is the first poem from the first section of the book, Lust. So let's get into a little lust.
Lust.
Ooh, yes.
Right?
My
It's the
favorite
best.
part.
Yeah, absolutely.
When the butterflies happen.
I'm nervous, but My nerves aren't true. I want to shine my bright light on your surface. Discovering mysteries locked away, my light filling the dark cracks in your mind. Anticipation like the sun waiting for a glimpse of the moon eclipse when one comes from two. Making our way towards noon, the breeze carrying our sounds, creating love under the cherry blossoms. Canopy, covering our sensual delicacies. Let me love you down upon this sacred ground. All right. Flow, drip for me. I am not the keeper of peace, burning up who you thought you could be, your bodily temple crumbling. I'm here to honor your glowing loose, your soul laid back, relaxes. I create fire between your thighs. Your aura becomes a rainbow. You scream out God, and I keep a rhythmic tempo. The wind begins to blow with power, fanning these passionate flames. Your body on top of mine, goosebumps between your legs. If a woman could drive a man insane, I'm losing my mind this day. Romance. This is a tantric dance. What is your name? Spirits fill this place. I wonder how your lips taste. Red wine, Cabernet Sauvignon. There you are before my sight, looking like a whole meal, scrumptious down to the last detail. Round 2. Your martini glass is full. Allow me to introduce myself, taking advantage of this moment before it slips away and the red wine fades, covering your lips with its tint. This is enough delay. My name is.
Woo!
Yeah,
Look at
and
that.
that's actually from a male's perspective, and in this book it goes back and forth a lot. So I had to be a man and a woman.
I could tell by your swag when you were a dude. You were
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I had to
Yeah.
be. You had to be a guy.
Well, it definitely. So it definitely looks like it's going to be something very intense, and we can't wait till it comes out. So we want to thank you, Isabel,
Thank
for
you all.
joining
I appreciate
tonight.
it.
Could be UTV, as moi, and Miss Chrissy.
Chrissy,
Chrissy, get in here.
you know we're in like 3 places at once.
Yeah.
It's a party.
It's a party. It's a party.
Get the party. All right. So
On that screen, this screen, and this screen.
All 3 of them. It's just making me laugh.
Well, anyway, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, my Instagram people, for joining us tonight on the Linda Lynn Presents Could Be UTV. You know where to find us. Could Be UTV on Facebook. Could Be UTV on Instagram. Linda Lynn on Facebook and Linda Lynn on Instagram. Miss Chrissy here.
That's
and
me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank
Holla.
you, Isabel, for
My
our
pleasure.
beautiful poetry. And we'll see you next week. Same time, same place.
Ciao.